everybody, I'm Alipuff, this is Jigglypuff, and we're gonna be doing Tactics Ogre. I'm so excited. When you see me with Charlie Day, then that means that we're gonna be doing an analysis. Alrighty, here we go, folks. Alrighty. Oh! Wrong folder. As you guys are familiar with my my format here at the Puff channel, I have a lot of things to say about strategy games, and I like to give you guys my in-depth analysis because I like to nerd out. Alrighty, folks, so here's a little bit of a preview or a brief explanation of the game. So this was released just last Friday, guys. Give me the bad news before you give me the good news kind of thing. So here's some of the cons. In my opinion, what I think the cons are. Okay, one, no rotating 3D camera. Because it's so much of a standard function, I feel like they should have at least included that. Second con, not the best graphics. In all honesty, I thought the graphics were going to be a little bit better because they remade it. In my opinion, they didn't really vamp it up at all. Another really big con, guys. Wizard spells have a line of sight. So not a healing one, not a cleric spell, but like, you know, an elemental one. There's a line of sight. You actually have to aim for your enemy and actually learn the hard way. So here are a couple of pros about the game. Excellent voice acting and dialogue. The voice acting is great. The dialogue I liked better than Triangle Strategy. Another pro, great pacing. No overload of the storyline. Overall fun gameplay. It's just fun. I give it an A-. So far, it's my favorite tactical game of the year. Alrighty, folks, let's get to it. I'm so excited. We're gonna start from the beginning. Oh my goodness. Setting the mood. Right, chapter 1. There is blood on my hands. How long till it lies on my heart?
The turmoil of the last war has only just settled, and you'd start another.
See? Voiceover acting, pretty good, right? In my opinion. Alrighty, getting to it. Get into it, guys. So we go on the side over here. Let me also show you. So there's no rotating. You just pivot. So you can see it from, like I said, the XY axes kind of. The sprites, not too great looking. One thing that I'm not too crazy about, and I think it's just me, it's a Puff thing. They give you so many characters in this game. I already have, total right now, I have like 8 or 10, 12. But I guess, you know what? I guess because they're all the different classes, I haven't gotten far enough to feel like I need them for different classes. You must forgive our error or stay on guard, your sister. Okay, guys. I think many of you guys chose the first one. I'm gonna choose the second one and see what they say. So for you, some of you folks may not know, there are different endings to this game, very much like Triangle Strategy. There's different routes. So for all I know, maybe I just went down the route of a really crappy ending. Who knows? So this is pretty much the first official battle. Alrighty, to the first battle. Initially in this battle, you're only controlling one person. You're controlling Denim. It's later on in the battle that you actually start to get more units. I'm gonna actually just move him here because he can't seem to reach anybody right now. Okay, so this chick right here at least. Okay, so here we go. Denim. Let's move. 375. 246. 157. Let's attack. First battle, super easy, super tutorial, nothing crazy. I think in the first 2 battles, you're only using Denim. So they're kind of warming you up for it. And this battle is actually pretty short as well. They certainly just placed their guys here. I have no other choice but to attack Simon with a D. Okay. He parried that shit, you son of a bitch. Alrighty, here we go. Alrighty, guys. Alrighty. Alright, what you got? Ow! Placentia. Let's attack her. We have these 3 main characters. We have Denim, we have Vice, and we have Kashua. And basically, they're forming a rebellion, if you will. And they just rescued their leader, Don Rhineway. Very cool. Very Final Fantasy Tactics, this little diorama right here for sure.
What happened in Goliath was a tragedy.
Tragedy. Input the name for Denim's Order of Knights. You can input up to 12 characters, but this number may be limited by the width of the text. We are the Order of the Puff Party. They give you a good amount of people. We have an enchantress. I think the enchantress is kind of hot. All right, let's switch gears, guys. Let's switch gears. Let's do a mid-game segment. And today I wanted to do the mid-game segment of this really, really cool article. I also kind of want to show you some of these really cheesy ads that they have in this. So it says here, like Ogre Battle, before it, Tactics Ogre is making the jump from 16 to 32-bit. Tactics Ogre is a 3D tactical turn-based strategy similar to Vandal Hearts. We were just talking about that. And to tell you why the game's been delayed. Okay, so I thought Tactics Ogre came before Final Fantasy Tactics. Now I'm confused. Purposely delayed Tactics Ogre until after Final Fantasy Tactics release. There you go. For the images on the side, it says the graphics are a bit disappointing. Special magical spells can turn the tide of the battle, hopefully in your favor. Alrighty, folks. So we actually have some things to go over. Here's the Warren report. I didn't realize actually it was named after this guy, duh. So this is pretty helpful, especially for you newbies out there. And I'm not new to tactical games, but I still found that I needed to look this up. You know, the gameplay, the characters, and it's really helpful because you're able to, you know, play back old scenes. The thing about this game is that sometimes you want to just play battles and sometimes you want to just like take it easy. So you can actually just kind of explore this whole Warren report and it will take you like 2 hours of gameplay just to even look it up. Oh, items. Okay, so this is really important. You must buy items and you must equip them. So good approach is just to buy a couple random ones and see which ones stick. So let's see, and then you can actually equip them here. So that kind of helps. So let's see, consumables. Let's do Menleaf. Let's do a bunch of men. I bought a bunch of them, actually. Yeah, so let's go to the next battle. So again, we're still kind of in the basics of this game, so nothing too out of the ordinary. Oh, here we are. Canopus.
Step forward and meet your fate.
He kind of has the Cockney accent. Canopus. You can undo a move, so let's see. Let's move our cleric. And we already talked about you can undo it, so that's kind of nice. And then you can actually act. Throw a stone or something, just for the sake of it. It actually, you know, it takes up recovery time, so it's not always great, but I just want to show you. You can act and move as well, so that's pretty helpful. Oh, it says here, you can now use a chariot tarot, so I actually haven't talked. You can reverse your actions, and it will show you 2 separate courses, and you get to choose the one that you prefer. One thing that I like about Denim, he has a very strong defense. A lot of the times when people counter against him, it will just go to 1 HP damage, so that's pretty nice. Okay, here, we can start doing some damage here. Okay, so this is a good example. This is what I mean about line of sight. Say that I want to cast this against my enemy here, right? So let's try to do a standard Ice Blast against my enemy. Yeah, so did you guys see that? It hit my main dude. That's not something they explain right off the bat.
Lose your nerve? Or has the nagging of your pacifist sister unmanned you?
Why is Vice such a dick? Look at what a dick Vice is, by the way. I just need to take a moment to talk about what a dick he is. He's got a stick up his ass. They're fighting on battle here.
You're not men. You're children. Keep us in the back, where we can support our warriors from afar.
So they're kind of giving you tips as well.
Use a bird's eye view if you're unsure of the distance.
Oh, they're like, pivot. We don't have the 3D camera, but you can pivot. Let's see, Aquablast is probably the best one. 42. 31. Okay, yeah, let's do some Aquablast. Aqualung. Does anyone need healing? When I get that feeling, I need cleric healing. Let us continue kicking some butte. Keep our archers back there. Let's target Rafe. Oh, see that? Okay, that was the pincer I was telling you about. So this Valkyrie was attacking these 2 enemies right in front of me, but I had Denim behind one of the enemies and he did a pincer attack. Even though I wasn't right in front of it, I was to the side. Okay, here we go. Isaac Mills redeems a take a sip of wine. Will do. And redeem hydrate. Thank you, Isaac Mole. Keeping me hydrated. Keeping me drunk. Let's do some Ice Blast. Icy hot.
Place to die. This.
Ugh. All right. Alrighty, folks, let's switch gears. I had so much fun with this game. We are going to be streaming this. We're going to finish it all together. We're going to share this time together. If you haven't done so, please follow or subscribe. We do Tactical Tuesday every Tuesday. We're going to continue with Final Fantasy X on Sunday. And another thing is, if you haven't already done so, check out my socials. I got a Facebook, I got an Instagram. Alrighty, folks, thanks again for joining me for Tactical Tuesday. Hope to see you again on Thursday for Throwback Thursday Retro Gaming. We're gonna call it a night. I'm Allie Puff. This is Jigglypuff. As I always say every stream, stay tough, stay puff, guys. Good night.